There's a reason why the greatest minds in history all speak a similar language. Whether it's faith, ambition, resilience, or the power of belief, every single one of them understood something profound about life. Today we're going to dive deep into the most powerful life-changing quotes from visionaries like Napoleon Hill, Thomas Edison, Abraham Lincoln, and even the wisdom of the Holy Bible. These words aren't just quotes, they're the blueprint for greatness. Part 1. The foundation, belief. It all starts with belief, not just wishful thinking, but an unshakable faith in what is possible. As Earl Nightingale once said, we become what we think about. Think about that for a second. If your mind is filled with doubt, hesitation, and fear, guess what your life will reflect? But if your mind is fueled by vision, certainty, and action, that's where the magic happens. The Bible reinforces this with Proverbs 23:7, "For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he." Your thoughts shape your reality. Part 2. Faith in action. Faith without action is like a car without an engine. The Bible tells us in James 2:26, faith without works is dead. Thomas Edison knew this better than anyone. He failed over 10,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Yet he famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Imagine if he gave up at failure number 9,999. Philippians 4:13 gives us the strength to push forward. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Part 3. Persistence and discipline. Henry Ford once said, "Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goal." Think about that. Every time you focus on what's stopping you, you lose sight of where you're going. The difference between those who make it and those who don't is persistence. Arnold Schwarzenegger didn't just dream about being the best, he lived it. He trained for it. He said, "The worst thing I can be is the same as everybody else. I hate that." Arnold had a vision that no one believed in. A boy from Austria with a thick accent, dreaming of Hollywood and bodybuilding greatness. People thought he was crazy, but he followed his own blueprint for success. He said, "If my life was a book and I was the author, how would I want my story to go?" And he wrote his own destiny. He became a champion, a movie star, and a governor, proving that no obstacle is bigger than the belief in oneself and the willingness to put in the work. Galatians 6:9 encourages us to keep going. "Let us not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Part 4. The power of thoughts and words. Claude Bristol in The Magic of Believing wrote, "It's the repetition of affirmations that leads to belief. And once that belief becomes a deep conviction, things begin to happen. It's not some mystical fantasy. This is psychology. This is how the brain works." Zig Ziglar put it best, "You are what you are and where you are because of what has gone into your mind. You can change what you are and where you are by changing what goes into your mind." And the Bible confirms this in Mark 11:23. "Truly I tell you, if anyone says to this mountain, 'Go throw yourself into the sea,' and does not doubt in their heart but believes that what they say will happen, it will be done for them." Part 5. The mind-body connection. Dr. Joe Dispenza is living proof of the power of belief. After a devastating spinal injury, doctors told him he might never walk again. But through focused visualization and unwavering belief in the body's ability to heal, he rewired his brain and body, walking again in just a few months. He now teaches people worldwide how the mind can heal the body. His story is backed by science, and it aligns with what the Bible teaches in Matthew 9:29, "According to your faith, let it be done to you." J.B. Rhine, in Reach of the Mind, conducted research at Duke University involving controlled experiments where individuals were able to influence dice rolls or receive information beyond normal sensory perception, hinting at the power of human consciousness in shaping reality. This aligns with the idea that belief and a focused intention can create real-world effects, something echoed by visionaries, spiritual texts, and even modern neuroscience. Part 6. Taking the leap. Andrew Carnegie, one of the wealthiest men in history, said, "The man who acquires the ability to take full possession of his own mind may take possession of anything else to which he is justly entitled." The truth is, most people never go after what they want because they're waiting for permission, waiting for the right time, or waiting for someone to tell them they're good enough. Theodore Roosevelt had the answer to that. Do what you can with what you have, where you are, right now, not tomorrow, not next week, today. Deuteronomy 31:6 gives us the courage to act. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them. For the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Don't forget to remember. The power is in your hands. Every great leader, every great thinker, every success story started with a single belief, that they could. Now it's your turn. Which quote hit you the hardest? Comment below and let's inspire each other. And if this video fired you up, don't keep it to yourself. Your future is waiting. Make it legendary.